Hello, Chic Stripes Facebook. I am gonna turn on my Instagram live, so give me a second. Hello, Chic Stripes Live. You know what I wanted to do? Set my Instagram private so like random trolls didn't do that. I'm gonna do that real quick. I guess it's fine. I will do that next time. Okay, so I'm gonna do a dual live. So I'm live on Instagram, I'm live on Facebook. So sometimes I'll be walking, hey Christina. Oh, and Rebecca. All the peeps are over on Instagram. Nobody's on Facebook. It's so lonely over there. Anyway, did I turn my camera around? Yes. Sorry, guys. Started hitting too many things over there on the screen. Get so excited with the live and all the people. But I am doing a series of 3 free style trainings where we're just going to talk and chat about different style things. So they are happening every Thursday, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th, right around this time, 3 o'clock. So as we go, if you have questions, pop them in and we'll talk about them. But I do have specific things I want to talk about. So I want to read you a testimonial from one of my clients. And if you are coming on Facebook, please say hi and who you are, because otherwise I have no idea of knowing who is watching. But I want to read you something from Courtney. She said, I asked some of my clients why they did a specific program, and she had said, my wardrobe was kind of all over the place, and the prospect of identifying my style and letting that guide my shopping choices and closet audit was thrilling to me. So my question and topic that I want to talk about today is asking you guys, is your wardrobe all over the place? Do you feel like your wardrobe is maybe a little schizophrenic, or you have a lot happening, or you have just too many, not even too many things, but you have like such a random smattering of things that it's not cohesive, right? So I would say if your wardrobe is all over the place, then what that means is your wardrobe is not cohesive. It's made up of a smattering of different things, some of which go together, most of which probably don't. And therefore it is causing you a lot of just unnecessary stress. My mom's on Insta. I would have thought my mom would have been on Facebook. But anyway, hey mom. So we are going to talk a little bit about if your wardrobe is all over the place, how and why having a signature style can really help, why that's important and what it can help do for you for your closet. So the number one thing that I'm going to say is when you have a signature style, it is going to reduce the number of decisions that you have to make every day. So I'm not really talking specifically about a capsule wardrobe here, because that's something you hear a lot with capsule wardrobes. You have a capsule wardrobe, you have less in your closet, it's going to reduce the number of decisions. So I'm not really talking about that per se, like as specifically, but if you have a signature style and you know what your style is, and so when you have pieces in your closet that you know you wear, that you know you love, that you know goes together, and that those are part of your signature style, you don't have to think as much when you're getting dressed in the morning, because you know pretty much that any combo or anything you pull out of your closet is gonna work for you. Before, like my client Courtney, she had, and she wrote a really nice long thing for me, but one of the things she said is that she was a total loss when it came to describing her own style. She would often just wear things that didn't feel like they were her, simply because they were in her closet or other people complimented them. So her closet was stuffed to the brim, and it would typically take her over 20 minutes to figure out what to wear on any given day. She used to wear boho, pretty bright or floral stuff, and then she had kids and she started wearing a lot of black. And then after her kids were born, she had this weird collection of everything, and none of it seemed to suit or fit her, just right for who she was and where she was in her life. So that is a really prime example of why having a signature style can reduce the number of decisions you have to make. You're going to create a cohesive closet of styles that are you and styles that you know you like to wear, and you don't have to have this multiple decision situation happening in the morning, because we all know mornings are stressful and you just want to put on clothes, get out the door, and have that be something you don't have to think about. So that's reason number one why having a signature style is important. The second thing is it's going to actually increase your body confidence and your self-confidence and your clothing confidence. Because I can only imagine, you know, if you have a closet like Courtney had and it's full of boho things and then black things and then bright things, like nothing is cohesive. So anytime you put those things on and it doesn't necessarily match your style preferences or it match how you feel on the inside, that's going to create a lot of just not confidence. You're not going to be confident in your clothing and your clothing choices, and then that's probably going to extend to your how you feel about your body and how you feel about your overall day. Because how many times have you put on something and you just like felt really frumpy but didn't have time to change, and so you went throughout the whole day feeling frumpy just because of something, a piece of clothing that you put on your body. That can be how important and how influential that clothing can actually be for you. And I always tell people that I feel like we have like this sixth sense. You know when you put something on, to whether you like it or it fits you or you feel like it should have a place in your closet, you kind of feel that when you put something on initially. And that's why we usually source and we ask people like, hey, do you like this? Does this look good? Do I feel good in it? Because we kind of know, but we want to get some feedback on that. So when you start to create a signature style, you are learning about your body type. You're learning what pieces fit you, what pieces work for you, what pieces don't work for you. Not because you can't wear certain things, but because there are certain things that maybe don't flatter your body type, or there's certain things that maybe just aren't your style. I definitely went through this. I love boho pieces. They are not my style. If I put a boho piece on, I will feel like the most horrendous version of myself because that's just not who I am. It's not my style. So having a signature style can increase your body confidence, and the clothing that you're wearing is going to increase that confidence overall. And then lastly, when you have a signature style, it's going to make shopping less stressful. Now, I don't know if you guys believe me or not, because 9 times out of 10, that is what people say when they come to me. They're like, shopping is stressful. I can't deal with it. So they put off shopping and they never do that. The reason shopping is stressful for so many people is because they don't have a signature style. So what happens is they go into a store, they see something pretty, they see that it looks good on a mannequin, or a salesperson is wearing it and that person looks great, that person looks fabulous, and they're like, I want that outfit. What they don't take into consideration is that they are not a mannequin, they are not the salesperson, or they're not the person wearing that outfit. So their style is going to be different, their personalities are going to be different, their body types are going to be different. So 9 times out of 10, what person A is wearing, that does not always mean that you can put on that same thing and have that same even like internal reaction and internal confidence. And when you end up not having a signature style, you are defaulting to just buying pretty things with no plan. So creating a signature style, one, lets you understand what your body type is. So you know exactly what styles, colors, textures, and patterns that you should be buying and what you should be avoiding. That is instantly cutting down the number of choices you have to make when shopping, because like half the store is going to be eliminated, right? Because you're figuring out all of the pieces that you should be buying and none of the pieces that you shouldn't be buying. So you are eliminating that from your whole process. The next step when you develop a signature style is that typically you're working off of a list. So when you work off of a list with what you should be buying, that is also going to cut down, one, your impulse shopping, but two, it's also going to cut down just willy-nilly window shopping, buying something because it looks good on you in the dressing room and getting home and realizing that you hate it or it doesn't work with anything else in your closet. By creating a list that's based on your signature style, you are going to immediately know to hone in on and say, I am missing X, Y, and Z from my closet. So I need to go and look for X, Y, and Z versus looking for A through Z when you go shopping, which is what most people do. So let's face it, most people when they go shopping, they don't know what they need. They just know randomly or vaguely that they need something. So then you get overwhelmed by choices. There's too many things in the store. You end up just buying that pretty thing that doesn't work for you when you get home. So that is why having a signature style is so important, and how it's actually gonna make some really good changes in your life. So when you are able to create a signature style, you're gonna reduce the number of decisions that you have to make everywhere, but especially every morning when you're getting up and getting dressed. You're gonna increase your body and your clothing confidence by having a signature style, and it's also gonna make shopping less stressful. So Courtney, she went through my 6 weeks to signature style program earlier this year in April. And she said that after the course, she got rid of over half of her wardrobe, and she said she did it joyfully, which I think is funny. She said that basic math made me think that having more items equaled more options, but having less items makes it so much easier to get dressed. So she can now quickly scan everything that's in her closet and knows what she's going to buy and wear. And it also broadened her horizons. And I love this part. So she had a list, and she was encouraged to experiment with different stores because she knew specifically what pieces she needed for her signature style. So she says, before, I wouldn't set foot in J. Crew as I thought it was preppy, expensive, and not my style. And it's now one of my favorite stores. For the first time in my life, I have a list of specific items I know I need to incorporate in my wardrobe, and I shop with intention instead of aimlessly. I love that. And that is one of the direct benefits of having a signature style. So there's any questions about why a signature style is important or reducing the amount of decisions you're going to make, that whole decision fatigue thing, increasing body confidence, making shopping less stressful and more intentional, put those in the comments. I would love to chat with you. I would love to open up this conversation and really get to chit chat with you guys back and forth. But I also want to give you guys a special discount and deal. So I talked a little bit about 6 weeks to signature style. That is officially open and it's launching. And what it is a 6-week virtual style course. It is open now through September 27th, and the program starts October 1. And it walks you through my whole entire process of my work with one-on-one clients, but it puts it in a digital virtual format that is easily approachable. You get video lessons, you get workbooks, you get hands-on interactive activities. There are 3 live Zoom calls with me. So not just a Facebook Live where I can't really talk back to you guys, especially if you don't ask questions, but it's in a format where we can talk back and forth and chat about your specific style needs and situations. And I am able to accept 40 women. So I am looking for 40 women right now to join 6 weeks to signature style. That is all of the space that I have. And like I said, the program starts October 1. But if you guys are in here live, there's 2 people over here on Instagram, I am giving you guys a special discount, 10% off either package. I have 2 options if you use the code CHIC at my 6 weeks to signature style page. So if you're on Instagram, that link is in my bio. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to put this link and the coupon code in the comments, but you only have until Friday to take advantage of the 10% off. And I have 2 package options. So I have the regular course price, which is 2 payments of $149. So you get 10% off both of those. Or you get 10% off if you upgrade to the virtual style roadmap where you get the course, and then you get me basically revamping your wardrobe virtually for you. So that's kind of like putting you on the fast track. You also get 10% off that, which is going to save you like $300. So take that gift and run with it, people, because that is a pretty impressive gift. So I am really, really excited to be bringing 6 weeks to signature style back. I did this course for the first time in April, and I had 12 amazing women, and it was so much fun. And I am revamping the content for this version. So there's going to be some new information. There's going to be better workbooks and better interactions. I'm going to have a lot of client photos. So that's something that I didn't have in the first round. And so I'm going to be including actual, sorry, there's cat hair flying everywhere. I'm going to be including actual like photos, like obviously like identities just not revealed. So if any of my clients are watching this and freaking out, like they won't know who you are, no faces, no names, but being able to show you, a lot of times with my clients, I'll take pictures. So like I'll take a picture of them with like a shirt untucked, and then I'll take a picture of them with the shirt half tucked. So that they can visually see the difference that that little styling trick makes. So I'm going to share a lot of those, especially as it relates to different body types and different body proportions. I have a lot of clients. I have some clients that are really, really tall and thin. I have some clients that are shorter and very, very curvy, very plus size. So different tips and tricks, athletic body types for dressing all of those body types. And I'm going to teach you how to figure out what your body type is as well. So if you are interested in joining 6 weeks to signature style, like I said, I only have room for 40 women. So the first 40 women to get in. Registration closes September 27th. So you technically have 3 weeks, but I wouldn't sleep on it because once it fills, it's full. And I'm not going to open up this course again until next year. So I won't be doing it again next year. So if you know, or you've been waiting, you know, for the last 10 pounds to drop, or for your life to calm down, or whatever the case is, maybe you can put this off, maybe not. But if you really feel like now is the time that you want to revamp your style, then I would encourage you to learn more about this program, see if it's the right fit for you. DM me questions. I would love to talk to you. When you go to the link on my website, you will see all the different modules, all the different things that we're going to talk about, but I'm going to give you step-by-steps for all of those things. And is there anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so. I think that's it. But yeah, so I am really, really excited. So I want to just close with another quote from one of my clients from last year, or earlier this year, and said, I was frustrated with a walk-in closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. I thought to myself, maybe this will help me eliminate what is not working and help me figure out what to buy. And it did exactly that. So that was really cool to really help people work through those. Another person said, I had so many clothes, yet I hated all of them after wearing them once. The course helped me eliminate what didn't work, restyle what did, and shop with purpose for new pieces. So I love that. Definitely restyling what you already own is huge for me because I really believe in having sustainable and timeless wardrobes, things that you can rewear all the time. If you visit my Instagram post on today, I talk about how I'm wearing a particular shirt that I literally wear like back to back to back, and I've worn it for so many events. This jacket I wear all the time. You can see it all over my Instagram post. So I definitely believe in re-wearing things and learning how to restyle them. And so that's something I teach as well. So, oh, this is what I forgot to tell you. 1, only accepting the first 40 women. 2, registration closes September 27th. Doesn't open again until 2019. And if you register today or tomorrow, you can use the code CHIC and take 10% off. That's only today and it's only tomorrow. So do that and DM me if you have questions, and I will chat with you guys soon. So next style training is next week at 3 p.m. Let me know if you have a topic you want to talk about, but I am planning on talking about learning how to shop with intention. So how do you shop with a list? How do you identify certain things? How do you even figure out what it means to shop with intention is what I'm going to be talking about next week. So that's it. That's a wrap, peeps. This video on Instagram will be live for the next 24 hours. If you're over on the Chic Stripes Facebook page, that will stay for infinity, I guess. So, okay. Thanks, Mom. My mom said good job. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.